So now let us install certificates for both vBond and then vSmart. Okay, so before that, so we need to have a root certificate installed in both vBond and vSmart, right? So let us go and check if we have that here. You see that, so we didn't install manually the root certificate on vSmart and as well as vBond, right? So how does these two devices receive? Because once we add the vBond and vSmart in vManage, if you look at, if you remember, as a part of our settings and then the controller certificate configuration, so we have selected the enterprise root certificate and we have uploaded the certificate into the vManage, right? So that see, it will push the root CA to all the controllers. Okay, so that is the reason we are receiving the certificate, the root CA in both vBond and then the vSmart. Okay, now we have also generated the CSRs. If you go and look into the certificates, controllers, okay, so you see CSR is generated for both vSmart and then the vBond. So let us take those CSRs and then sign with our enterprise root CA server. Okay, let me just open up the enterprise root CA. Let me just copy this. I'm using empty putty. Our CA server is 159 here. Okay, let me log into that. So basically it is the same process that we have followed for vManage. Okay, so I need to get your root CA new set. Okay, unless we have only vManage and the CSR and vManage PEM. So let us create vBond CSR file. Okay, and then copy the CSR from vBond here. Copy this. And paste it here. Let us save it. Similarly, let's do for vSmart as well. vSmart.csr. Let us copy the CSR of vSmart. Okay, now what we need to do is we just need to generate the we just need to sign the CSRs and get the certificate and install those certificates in respective devices. Okay, so I just have let me just take this for vBond. Okay, let us enter the passphrase. Sorry, my bad. Let me just run this again. Yes, yes. Okay, let us also generate for vSmart. Okay, now what we can do is we can take those certificates for both of them. vbond.pem, open the file, take this certificate and install it in the vBond via vManage itself. So let's go here, install certificate, install. We can see the status of the installation process here by just clicking on this button here. Now this is success. So vbond is installed. Now let us go to certificates again. Go to controllers. Now let us install it for vsmart. Take the vsmart certificate. Install the signed certificate for vsmart. Okay, it is successful. Now you go and verify under the certificates. You see the operation, I mean everything is installed, the certificate serial, and you also see the system IP for each and every device. Basically it is gonna take some time for vsmart. Now we go to the main dashboard. Now you see the vbond is up. Okay, so vsmart is still down, right? So we can go and check why vsmart is still down. Is it not able to uh, contact the vmanage or what? So what we can do is, how do we verify the connections? So we need to verify the control connections. You can see show control connections. You see it is trying to make to the vbond up. So basically it formed a control connection to the vbond, but it is not able to form control connection with vmanage, right? So what is the error? We can just check show control connections history. We don't see any control connections history here for a strange purpose. Let's see control connections. We are just able to form this. Let us form with 9.1. Are we able to reach this? 9.1.6.2. Looks like we have some packet loss there to reach that particular device. Why so? Show interface tab. Okay, show IP route. Basically we will have two routes. Let's just see show run VPN 0. Sorry, VPN. Yeah, VPN 0. We have 9.1.7.1. I think it took just some time now. So what we can do is I will just, so basically I have two interfaces here. What I can do is I can just move the management interface to management VPN, which is VPN 512. What I'll do is I'll just do no interface ETH 0. I'll go to sorry, VPN 512 interface ETH 0, and then basically if you look at it is not, it's not trying tunnel interface. It should have a color default. Color is the significance, but let's see by adding this, by moving this particular interface to VPN 512. Okay, so IP DHCP, sorry, IP DHCP client, no shut, and then I'll just commit. Maybe I'll lose connection because I'm just trying to move that interface to another one. So let me try to reconnect here. Okay, my connection is back. Let us see show control connections. Still I don't have anything here. We can verify it from the vmanage. Let me access vmanage. Okay, show control connections. I'm seeing for vBond. Okay, so vSmart is trying to access. You can verify that. You see the local error is decon fail. I'm not able to reach, or the ports are not opened between those two devices. Okay, so now what we can do is let us try to ping 9.1.7.2, which is a vSmart IP. We still have some packet loss here. Okay, so instead of let us also move ETH0 here. VPN 512, and then interface ETH0 IP DHCP client, no shutdown, and then commit. Okay, so let me connect back. Now there should not be any packet loss. I don't have any packet loss. Show control connections. Now with the vSmart it is up. Okay, now let us go to the vSmart as well. We can verify whether it formed control connection with vManage. You can see it formed a control connection with the vManage. Right, now let's go to the dashboard. You can see one vSmart, one vBond, and one vManage. Okay, so what we have done is basically the issue is it is not able to I mean the vSmart is not able to reach vManage properly, because it is able to, I mean we are seeing some packet loss because of dual interfaces as a part of uh, single transport VPN, and it is trying to send one packet out of one interface and another packet out of another interface. So because of that packet loss we are not able to form the control connections properly. It might not be the case with your pod. You can also do like put a static route directly to the vManage network. So basically 9.1.7, you try to reach the particular interface. I mean basically you create a next hop directly instead of a management, so that it can also resolve the issue as well.